Hello guys, welcome to SEO Saran. I'm Satish from SEO Saran, and I'll be taking care of your all SEO queries, requirements, and doubts and clear it off whenever possible on the weekend. So a lot of people have been mailing me and messaging me and calling me and asking me how to get the AdSense approved once it's rejected, or if they have a new website, how do they approach the Google AdSense. So this is a this is quite challenging task to do, but the first and foremost thing you have to remember that before applying the Google AdSense, you take the basic requirements of your website, which will make them to give the standard approval without any hesitations. So usually this Google AdSense is approved by people manually. I mean the Google team. I mean the Google AdSense team, or they the department. They manually check their websites and give the approval. So there are 10 to 15 things which usually they keep as a checklist and keep on visiting every site they get the request from. So if you make sure that you follow this checklist and keep up to their expectations, there is no doubt that your AdSense will be approved. So the first and foremost thing you need to remember that anything which is easy to get approved, or anything which is will give you an instant solution to get quick money, or quick solution will not stand longer. So you need to work hard for it and get it right. So I'll show you the step-by-step procedure on how to make sure that Google approves your AdSense. But before that, just go to Google and type AdSense approval, and you'll find my link there. Or else I'll put this article in the description also, like how and what are the necessary steps to be taken care, before applying to Google. So the first thing you need to keep in your mind is to have a clean, neat, and very good design, which will help the AdSense approval team to judge in the first look only that okay, this guy is professional. Okay, maybe okay, this lady is really maintaining her blog nice. So let me go through the other steps to check before I even reject it in the first go. So a lot of blogspot websites apply for AdSense, but usually it doesn't make sense, because they'll put a lot of sidebars and a lot of advertisements, and the post will be copied and the design will be cluttered. So these kind of things will leave a very bad impression on the manual approval team, and they might quickly reject your AdSense approval. So I'll give you a detailed step-by-step procedure on how to do this, and maybe if you note all these things, the chances of getting your AdSense approval is more than 80%. So as I said, the first one is a clean design. So just go to Google and type free WordPress templates, or free any free templates. Or if you think that you don't have the budget to host a free site on any server, then try to ask any of your friends, or try to ask any of your well-wishers to give a small hosting space in their server, and will give the so that you can get the opportunity to apply AdSense. So if you are planning to get an AdSense approval on a blogspot, or on a cluttered design, or on something which is not 100% committed site, then don't apply for AdSense, because these guys are pretty serious about their job, and they wanted to make sure that their advertisers get the best experience of the sites where they are showing the ads on. So the first thing, try to get a server and try to get a neat and clean design, and then apply for the AdSense. So the next thing what I'll say is, so once you have good design, the next thing you need to always focus is the number of articles you have in your site. I'll just write it down here for you. Website design is the first thing, and the second thing is minimum number of articles or posts. So make sure you have at least 30 to 40 quality articles, and out of them at least 4 to 5 articles are really lengthy, and really make a lot of value to the customers and a lot of value to the users who check your articles. So this is the number 2 concern which I have, and which actually works for a lot of people. So And coming to the third thing, you need to make sure that your articles are never copied. No copied content, no copied content at all. So don't try to copy just in a hurry, just copy paste the articles of someone else's site and someone else's content in your blog. It actually doesn't make sense. So try to write neat and clean article, even if you're writing about a small article or a funny article or anything which is like non-controversial, or maybe which is an interesting topic that will actually will benefit your AdSense to get approved instantly, in fact. And you know the fourth one is like you have to limit yourself to only particular niches when applying to AdSense. So like I see a lot of people apply on like filmy things, like I mean a lot of filmy things, like say for example say any review of a site, or like that too, most of them reviews will be copied, or it will be the same kind of no new content in fact in it. So a lot of people apply AdSense on casinos, or like gambling, or like some porn content, and event niche bloggings, or like say for example happy new year 2015 wallpapers.com. Those sites will never get you AdSense approval. So to make sure that Google gives you enough preference, you have to maintain a quality niche. Like you'll get instant approval on sites like health and business, like entrepreneurship and law content, or like on latest technology, gadgets, and social media, like that. So I have also mentioned a couple of more niches in my article itself. You can check out that as well. So, and coming to the the fifth one. So I would like to say the fourth one is good niche sites, good niches like health, entertain, not entertain, health, maybe law or tech, and etc etc. And another important part which a lot of people miss while applying Google AdSense is they put some advertisements already on the site which are not AdSense approved, or else which are not from Google, or which are not from very trusted source. So don't put any other ads. So you usually find out like people instantly put affiliate banners, or they put info links, or they put Chitika, or they put Yahoo ads. Don't do that. So because Google will I mean the Google AdSense team will actually think that okay, these guys are here to make only money and not the good user experience and not good content for the people. So maybe they can approve it now, but later what is the guarantee that you will be a good customer to Google AdSense? So that's the point. So don't put any other ads until you get approved. So once you get approved, you can go to any other channel, or like any other third party ad service, and put their ads. Doesn't matter. Okay, make sure that you don't do this. And I'm sorry, I have a little cold and fever. So like the next thing you have to make sure is a good user experience. So a lot of people miss this fact that their site should be neat, clean, and like give amazing navigation to the customers or to your users who come to your site and search for content. So make sure that so your site doesn't have a lot of bad widgets on your sidebar or on your homepage. Some people put I'm gonna put like a lot of widgets like say live traffic feed, or else like recently visitor, or like globes, earths, and etc etc. Don't do that. And user experience, I mean even the loading speed. So sometimes the loading speed of the site may piss off these AdSense publisher guys also. So try to put your AdSense, try to put your websites under 3 seconds. Try to put your website loading speed under 3 seconds. I'll say 3 to 5 seconds. Yeah, 3 to 5 seconds only, so that these guys can quickly open your site and give the approval, or like to take a look at it and think and come to a conclusion that okay, these guys are doing good. So the next thing you need to understand is you have to install the basic things in your site, like Google Analytics and Google Webmaster Tools, and I would also say Bing Webmaster Tools and Bing Webmaster Tools, etc., etc., etc. Okay, these kind of, these three are mostly enough, and which will give them a trust and instant feeling that okay, these guys are serious about the site, SEO, or they want people to see their site visible in search engines and all. So the next thing you have to install is the basic XML sitemaps, and some good plugins, etc., etc. But I wouldn't say don't put too many plugins if you're on a WordPress site, or like this will increase your loading speed again. So put an simple XML sitemap and some good plugins. Good plugins in the sense like you can use Yoast, or like you can use Yoast plugin, or CBNet, or like CBNet is something like this will ping your site whenever an article is published. I'll put the link in the description too, so that it will be easy for you to apply or else install. Okay, these are minimum things. And the next thing Google also see is in fact this comes mostly under SEO part, so also put one robots file, so that you make sure that you don't index junk in the search engines. Like a lot of people get a lot of junk in the site, like if I type SEO Siren, you might not find any junk in the first page. So all the pages here are trustworthy. So say if I put any other site, say I don't know many sites about which doesn't have the basic requirement of this robot, but let's cite something like this: wallpapers 2015. Maybe we'll see some niche site or spam site. Yeah, we'll check this. Happy New Year 2015 wallpaper. Okay, this guy is following the basic SEO. That's why he's in top, so no problem. So make sure that it doesn't index a lot of clutter here, and like a lot of spammy pages. So robots here is very, very important. So since this is on Blogger, most of the robots will be taken care in the backend itself. So you just need to optimize it here and there. So make sure that you put good robots file. And the other thing Google also looks at is, this is a myth actually, but not really sure if this is considered as a rank as an approval factor. It's called the Alexa ranking. So when you have to make sure that your Alexa rank is below 400,000 global ranking. So that is also a considerable factor to get your AdSense approved. So I would like to write that here. So I would like to write Alexa rank next. Okay. And apart from these things, you have to make sure that you put some very important pages on the Google, very important pages on your website, so that Google will approve your, or else consider your approval for the next level. So these important pages include like privacy policy, disclaimer policy, terms of use, contact us, about us, and all this stuff. So make sure that your About Us page has the same name and address of like the person who's applying. So if, for example, I'll apply the AdSense with name Satish Kumar, I should also mention the name in the About Us section that I'm Satish Kumar, I'm the founder of SEO Siren, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. So, and the next thing you have to put is like I didn't mention about the hosting and all the stuff. So maybe you can try the good hosting, or else you can also type the custom domain. And custom domain, you can since you will get the custom domain, the custom domain email address. So once you set up your hosting and all that stuff, you can get your custom email ID. Custom email ID will be something like satish@seosiren.com or name.domain.com, like that. Okay, this is also another factor of getting your AdSense approval. And One of the other thing which a lot of people miss is the the basic concept of getting traffic to your site. So don't apply to Google's and AdSense until you have around 30 to 40 visitors per day. I would say this is a considerable amount of visitors are a good decent to get AdSense approved, because they should know that okay, this guy is serious about this AdSense. So these are some of the important things. And one of the other simple thing you need to know is, if you have enough budget, or if you have enough say time, you can also customize your article with the custom banner images. See, for example, I'm writing this article which says like three easiest way to pull websites keywords and ranking positions, etc. So I'm putting a small banner ad of my article, which gives a symbolized which gives a feeling that okay, this article is mostly about keywords. You can see one girl hugging the keywords, or I'm writing the title in the image here. You can use share as image, or these kind of simple tools to put this. Like you can use share as image, which is a really good tool. You need not know Photoshop, you need not know any advanced tools to use this. Just use share as image and it will be done. So these kind of things will also make Google understand that you are serious. One thing you have to keep in your mind, that Google should think that you are serious about your AdSense approval. That's the number one thing you need to keep in your mind. So unless they don't feel that you are serious with your AdSense, they're gonna never approve your AdSense account. So with this, I would like to conclude that AdSense can be easily achieved if you follow these metrics. So I wish you good luck, and keep posting me the comments and any queries if you have, so that I got already more than 1,000 comments on the Google Plus boxes, and the comments, and a lot of people mail me, and I hope I answer every one of them if they are not repeated questions. And check the links in the description. See you soon. Bye bye. All the best.